Joanna Duggar revealed she got in trouble for holding onto Austin Forsyth's arm prior to engagement. Her brother is the one who told on her. Joanna Forsyth has been married since 2017. The former reality TV star has stepped back from YouTube in recent months, but she's not against sharing information about her upbringing online. In a recent podcast interview, Joanna confirmed what Duggar family followers long suspected. The Duggar kids were more than happy to tell on each other. She recalled her brother ratting her out when she broke one of the family's courtship rules. Joanna Duggar recently appeared on the Unplanned podcast to discuss her life and upbringing. During the chat, the former reality TV star revealed that she and Austin Forsyth, her now husband, were reprimanded by Jim Bob Duggar for breaking a courtship rule when they were dating. Joy explained that Austin had been in a car accident while they were dating. She headed to the site of the accident with her father to support him. Joy recalled being so overwhelmed with concern that she held Austin's arm tightly, an action considered verboten during courtship for the family. She revealed that her father had told her to let go of him and admonished the couple for touching during the courtship phase. While Jim Bob Duggar told Joy to stop touching her then-boyfriend, he overlooked the infraction at first. Joy revealed that one of her brothers, who happened to be on scene, pointed out the couple's physical closeness to Jim Bob. Joy said she was annoyed that her brother felt the need to tell on her, considering the circumstances. She didn't reveal which of her 10 brothers was the whistleblower. While the Duggar kids clearly told on each other to their parents, both as kids and young adults, they've been careful to cover for each other in public. Joy isn't the first Duggar sibling to not name names. Jill Diller didn't name which siblings were on her side, and which were against her during the earlier stages of her rift with Jim Bob Duggar. Family followers, however, have their own theories. The Duggar family is no longer on TV. Since the cancellation of their reality TV series, they have seemingly loosened up courtship rules. Jason Duggar and his new wife, Maddie Jones, didn't follow most of the family's rules. Jeremiah Duggar and his wife, Hannah Wisman, seemingly forewent some rules against physical touch before marriage, too. Still, the stricter rules were in play when Joy was courting Austin. So, what rules were they forced to follow? As Joy pointed out during her podcast appearance, she and Austin weren't allowed to hold hands before engagement. The Duggar family also bans kissing and front hugs before marriage. Additionally, courting couples weren't allowed to spend time alone together, nor were they allowed private conversations or texts. Once they set the wedding date, side hugs and hand-holding were allowed. All other physical affection remained off-limits until after they read their vows. One of the younger sisters of convicted sex offender Josh Duggar, the television personality Joanna, recently discussed how her life was severely affected by her brother's conviction and prison sentence. The Duggar family rose to fame in the late 2000s after launching a reality television show featuring the lives of Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar and their 19 children. However, the family of devout independent Baptists who proudly discussed the values of purity, modesty, and faith in God, soon went on a downward spiral after the eldest of the Duggar siblings, Josh, was reported to have molested multiple underage girls. He was also later convicted of possession of child pornography and is now serving time in prison. Joanna Duggar Forsyth, who is 10 years younger than Josh, recently appeared on the Unplanned podcast alongside her husband Austin Forsyth, recalling the super hard time of her brother's conviction and her difficult postpartum journey with her third child. Josh was convicted in December 2021 and was subsequently sentenced to 12.5 years in federal prison for his crimes on May 25, 2022. This was exactly a year before the birth of Anna and Austin's third child, Gunnar, in May 2023. Anna revealed in the podcast that the postpartum period following Gunnar's birth and the family trial she had been facing for the last few years was the darkest time of her life. At only 18 years old, she had to face what was dubbed one of the 10 big scandals of 2015 and face the disgraceful reality of her eldest sibling, who had also reportedly molested 4 of their siblings. Later, the arrest and sentencing of Josh in 2022 caused Anna to fall into a rebellion phase and question everything, including her faith that she had held onto since childhood. Just my siblings and my parents and all this stuff was super hard at that time. And so I came to a point where I was just like, what is even real? What do I believe? While she was tackling all these big changes in her life, the struggle of postpartum hit her, causing super hard hormonal changes in her. She recalled feeling like her family was just falling apart. With teary eyes, she also reflected on how it all came crumbling down during her postpartum and made her realize how she wasn't perfect and did not have it all together. During this time, two of her sisters, Jill and Ginger, who were victims of Josh's molestation, released memoirs detailing their experiences. According to Anna, these books made her think about her own relationship with her faith and spirituality. My family had a lot of struggles at that time, and then these books came out and I had to work through these things that I had. However, the hardships eventually helped Anna connect with her faith on a higher level, steering away from her previous idea of Christianity as a checklist. My whole Christianity was always a checklist. I gotta read my Bible, check. I gotta pray, check, she said. But despite all the difficulties in navigating through this trial of time, Anna believes that it was good. Currently, Anna lives a happy and peaceful life with her husband and children in Arkansas. She is focused on raising their 3 children, son Gideon born in 2018, daughter Evelyn born in 2020, and son Gunnar born in 2023.